Dawn, I know it's the most popular question, but how's Asia feeling? Do you think she'll play Thursday?
She looks good. She's still day to day. We'll see. She did a little bit more today than she did yesterday, and we'll evaluate her tomorrow and see how it responds.
When you say a little more, was she running full speed at all? Or?
Yeah, she got up and down a little bit.
Looking at LSU, starting Bianca and Ty, just what was the thinking behind that?
We just went with more experience. We just kind of put a lot of pressure on Kiki to start and to give us something, and it didn't really work out. So we wanted her to play her more natural role, which is to come off the bench. And then, Bianca's used to starting. I like the small lineup. It gives us some versatility, and it gives us an opportunity to look different. And I thought we made some adjustments between the Georgia game and the LSU game to clean some things up, and it worked out.
The things you've had to experiment with Asia out, do you think those are things you'll be able to pull from when she's back, and if you need to show a different look from time to time?
Absolutely. I think, at times in which your most adverse moments is when you figure some things out about your team. I never would have played Alicia at the 4 at all. I think she is really comfortable on the perimeter, but she creates mismatches, and she doesn't mind competing and fighting with the opposing post play. She's aggressive. She does what you ask her to do, and I think it's worked out. It's given us a different look that I'm encouraged by what's taking place.
Dawn, a couple of other players, I think Kayla Davis might have tweaked her ankle at LSU. Is she okay?
Yeah, everybody's fine. She came back fine from that. I think it scared her a little bit.
Yeah, Slim Davis?
Slim is day to day, She didn't practice today, but she did a little bit more than she usually does.
I know I overheard Coach Malcolm talking about the end of practice. Any chance of this team overlooking this game for next Monday?
We've never been a team that overlooked anybody. So, I think Elena just chimed in and said that's not who we are. We're taking one game at a time. Our kids aren't sophisticated enough to think ahead to, a game. A game is significant. Obviously the coaches think ahead, but I think they take one game at a time. They take one win at a time. They take one loss at a time, and not really, look ahead.
You encouraged enough by Asia's progress to think you'd have her by Monday?
Yes, I'm encouraged by, what's taking place. Our medical staff has done a tremendous job at, getting her, not just physically, but mentally. When a player like that goes through an injury and they think you got to sit out some games, it plays on you mentally and it plays on you physically. And you have to treat both. You got to treat the ankle injury and you got to treat the head. And I just thought Dr. Guy and Sella, they have done a tremendous job. And Katie, they've done a tremendous job getting her to a place where she's comfortable and she's able to feel good about where her progress has gone.
Looking at Ole Miss, Dawn, they've got some athletes, and they added another one in December with Chris Shea-Rowe. Hadn't played the last couple of games, but she might play this one. What kind of dynamic does she bring to the Rebels?
Well, she's a scorer. She's got a scorer's mentality. All of them, though. All of them have scorer's mentality. They're going to put the ball on the floor. They're going to try to, put us back on our heels. And I think having the small lineup will help us to give us, if Asia can't play, we're comfortable with going with who we have. But they're a team in which they're improved. They like to shoot threes. They like to put the ball on the floor. But they do have some bigs that they like to go down to. Their bigs are big, and we're going to be challenged to use our speed against them.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dad.